So I'm going to take this other on right up. I'm going to take this test forward to this one. As you can see now, is at the front. I'm going to change the font. So, like I said, like this is my pixellab. Is an upgraded one. So even if I'm using a different font than your own, you can use a similar font that is closer to the one I'm about to use. Oh, sorry guys, I'm still looking for the font I used. I'm coming. Okay, let me not waste your time. So I'll just use something else. So I'm going to use this one. So let me change this one also. This. So these are the two fonts we're using. Also, one thing you need to also know, you also must do is that you must work with your measuring marks. It's very important. So check if your elements are aligned with the measurements of the mat. If they are not aligned, make sure you align them. Let me take this one upward. So I'm going to change the color. Something you also need to know is that you need to know how to manipulate color, like how. Okay, let me show you. So instead of putting in random normal color, instead of putting this color or putting this one, I'll be making use of different color, like together, like a gradient color, but it's still okay. Let me just show you. so that you understand what I'm trying to say. Let me show you. So come to this place, this texture, enter texture. So this is where I'll be importing my color from. I'll be taking the color from other colors. Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. I'll be taking the color from other colors. So just follow through. I'm still trying to look for the color. Oh, maybe, okay. I'm, I'm trying to find the color. Where is the color? Okay, I'm still searching for the color. Just hold on, I'm searching for the color. Wow. Okay, instead of wasting time, so I'll just use this one. Okay, I think I've gotten it. Okay, just observe what I'm doing. So instead of, you can use this full color like this. If I click this button now, this button that is here, there's one flash button. If I click that button now, it will now, this color will now transfer to the later, to the right up. It will automatically transfer inside the right up. Let me show you. Let me just crop the color I want to use. See, look at what I'm saying. The color has appeared inside our text. So they're going to now adjust the color. So this way to adjust it, but my color is nowhere placed. So I will do it again. I'm going to re-edit it again. So I'm going to readjust the color again. Sorry, I'm going to readjust the color. So I'm going to use another one instead of that one, but it's still the same thing. So I will make use of this one instead of that one. So this is it. So let's do the same for this other one. We do the same thing for this other one. So this is how it is. Okay, so I think our designer is taking shape. So what are we going to bring? So we're going to bring some elements. I'm going to add this one. Add this one. I'm going to add some other ones. So I don't want to waste time for this design. I don't want to waste too much time. So the next thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to create I'm going to create a circle effects around them at the back of all these products. I'm going to create a circle effect, circle template effects at the back. So let's come to shape. Come to shape. You come to shape. Then you enter the circle one. You enter circle. So just observe what I'm going to do. First of all, I'm going to decrease the opacity. I will decrease opacity to 33%. Then I'm going to change the color. This color is too. Let me okay, I think this one is not bad. So I'm going to after we're going to use the color this thing is, let me show you the name. So this is the name of the color, the hashtag or the number. This is the number of the color. You can if you just type this code, this color will appear. So there's no need for you to stress yourself. Just type this code, this color will appear. Easy way. Okay, so I'm going to add stroke. I'm going to add stroke and I'm going to make it to white. I'm going to change the white. So after changing to white, I'm going to add blur effect. So I'm going to add blur effect. Then I'm going to. So the blur effect is 5%. Also the stroke effect. Stroke effect is 5 also. So this is the circle effect. Okay, this one is not bad. Okay. So So I'm going to duplicate this one. I'm going to duplicate it.